Starting with the Revlon ColorStay Full Coverage Concealer, I'm going to dab my lids with just a little bit. And then under my lids, I'm going to use the Revlon ColorStay Skin Awaken Caffeine Vitamin E 5-in-1 Concealer. I got this on clearance, so I'm not sure if it'll be available, but of course I'll put the link in the description. And I'll just dab a tiny bit under my eyes. And then my foundation, the Revlon ColorStay 24-hour Longwear Makeup for a combination oily skin, number 400. I should know the shade by now. Caramel. And I usually use like 3 drops. And maybe just a dab more just in case I need more. And I'll put a couple dabs on the lids rather. Go around the perimeter. And I'll mix the foundation right in with the concealers. And I usually do the perimeter first because I don't want the concealer everywhere. I just want it in the eye area. Goes on pretty smooth. I'm using the combination oily skin formula. And it actually goes on pretty much, it's got a silky feel to it. Okay, after I get the perimeter done, not too far under the neck, but just enough because I'm gonna blend it down anyway. Sometimes it's easier in the mouth area, just go ahead, do a full coverage everywhere. Even the lips, because I'm going to wipe that off anyway. Okay. I think that'll do it. Blend it down so it doesn't get in the creases of my smile lines. And yes, I do inside the nose too. I think that'll do it. I can't really see. Close up on my phone. I think it'll be all right. Okay, now I'll blend in the eyes. That foundation with the concealer with just my fingers. Usually my nails aren't this long, but I'm gonna do a video later promoting the Sally Hansen foil polish, so I wanted them to look good for that, so I let them grow. And then of course, blend the under eye. And then if need be, you can go back over. Back over the eye area. I will use my compact mirror so I can get an even closer look at what I'm doing. Make sure I have that blended well. This under eye concealer, I haven't tried that one, the 5-in-1. So this will be new for me. Alright, something's going on there, I can't tell if that's a lash or what. But I still have some foundation left on my hand. I'll just buff that out. I think it was a lash. Or maybe not. Alright, we're going with that. Okay, got the close-up. Everything looks good. Now we're ready for powder. Now the first powder I use is the Revlon PhotoReady blurring powder. And this is what? Is this medium? Don't have my readers on, so. But what I usually do is I'll go over my eyelids. With a pretty good coat of the blurring powder, and then underneath get a good coating going there. And then I do my forehead so that blends in. Because of course, since I'm gonna put hair on, I don't go all the way up to my hairline. I do the upper cheeks. Get that good and blended. And this is one of the powder sponges that comes with the ColorStay regular foundation. And I will take the ColorStay press powder and I will put that on my nose. A good coating of that because I am oily in the T-zone. And with this powder, it's designed to stay on, so I very rarely have to re-powder throughout the day. But as you see, the way I apply it, I put plenty of it on. And sometimes if there's a little, if I feel like the under eye needs to be evened out a little bit more, I'll do that also, depending on how hot it is, since I'm in Las Vegas. Sometimes my upper lip sweats, so this is why I put the color foundation down here and around my mouth, and then here, just in case it gets a little warmer than usual, or I get warmer than usual. I don't have to worry about getting those sweat pockets and then my makeup sweating off. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves, and which is why I love Revlon ColorStay, because it pretty much does stay till you take it off. Okay, that is looking pretty good. And I will just blend that down. That way it blends down there. And a lot of times if I, depending on how I feel, I might do like one more. One more layer of pressed powder. And that way I know if I start sweating, or heaven forbid it's rainy outside, humid, face is going nowhere. I think I might touch that up just a little bit more. It's probably not going to matter by the time I get my eyeliner on. But, you know, some of us want to to look as perfect as we can get it to look. Okay. Now, the shadow. This is the Revlon ColorStay Day to Night up to 24 hours. And let's see, I will put let's see, I think I'm gonna use like this medium pink shade. I'll put that across the lid. Yeah, I'll put that across my lid. Because it's like, yeah, it's a matte color. Put that across the entire lid. Blend it up a little bit towards the brow. This one's looking a little brighter. So we'll just add some more to this one. There we go. That evened them out. And in the corners, I'm going to use this darker shade, this one here for the corners. Right in the corner, just blend it up. Not quite to the middle of the lid, but that blends pretty nice. Okay, maybe I am in the center of the lid, but I'll go from the center of the lid to the outer lid when I blend it. Sometimes tap off the excess, blow off the excess. In towards the middle and up along the edge of the corner. Then once it's in the middle, I'll go from the middle out to the corner to blend it. This left one's a little darker. So I'll just pull it into the crease. And then I'll take some more. And I'll pull the other one into the crease. To kind of even it out. At this point, you may as well just go over. Almost the whole lid, but in the center to the out. And the opposite end of the sponge tip applicator, I can clean up the corners. Voila! And then if I still think I need to clean that up, I can take the light shade end and go up that corner. Okay. That's the best we're going to do today. Now I'll use the Revlon ColorStay Brow Pencil Crayon for my brows. Now, brows can be very tricky. Now what I do for mine is I kind of go like from this point to the middle of my eye. I'll go straight up, and then I will start to draw like an oblong triangle. And see the way this tip is, it's angled. And I have like just enough. Just enough out of there. And kind of look down, go into an angle, up, and then sometimes instead of going straight down, I'll go like up, and then kind of like an across motion. Across the brow bone. And out to the edge. Everyone does theirs a little bit different. Doesn't matter. And if I like that, I'll either come in here and define it more with the little sweeps, and sometimes I will even do like a vertical line straight up and down, and then I can take the corner of the brow liner and make that a precise. Line. And if I mess up, I just make a thicker brow. then I will just keep filling it in until I get it how I want it. I'm right-handed, so of course the left one is always a challenge for me. But a lot of times what you can do is you can go straight up from where you actually want it, and you can start with the little vertical line. And then you can see if you've got them spaced apart how you like it. If the bottom of it lines up with the bottom of that line, you just dab a little bit more on there till it looks good to the naked eye, and then do the same procedure. Sometimes I start from the bottom of it, sometimes I start from the top of it, while looking at the other brow, shaping it as I go. Matching the other arch. And then, after I get a basic line, I just fill it in. And I'm using small strokes, that way if I mess up, it won't be that big of a mess up. And this is probably catching on to that powder. And I will just keep looking at both of them. If that one needs to come down more to match the other one, I will just go in a little bit, kind of make another line beside that one. And then that way I can even them up a little bit more. Not perfect, but they will work. Whoops. Also use the side of that crayon to make it even precise line. Not as perfect as I like them. But they will work for today. And you can always take like a stiff brush, stiff angled brush, go over it. If it ends up being too much, you can always take a Q-tip and like blend it where there's a little bit too much. And if you want to, you can even go above it. That is eyeliner. Nope, that's brow liner. Now for eyeliner, I like to take a Q-tip and go on the inside and get out any product that might be on the lid. And this liner is the Revlon ColorStay Micro Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner. And of course, I'm going to go right in on my waterline. And then underneath. Okay. I think that could stand to be a little softer. Because it's not, it's not a dark black line, but of course I might not be pressing hard enough. So I don't know, I might have to play with that one some more. Yeah, shouldn't have to, well, how about that for a blooper? That was the buffing part. That's the eyeliner. Wow, no wonder. There we go. Much better when you use the correct point. There we go. maybe a little bit more in this corner, and then I am going to leave well enough alone because my allergies are like, girl, hurry up. Alright, that was the Precision eyeliner. Oh. Eyes trying to water. Volumazing waterproof mascara. Love this stuff. I'm almost out, so I'm gonna have to fake it to make it. Vertical to get each lash. Sometimes go over the top, curl up a little bit. Nice lash. Thanks, allergies. Over the top a little bit. And of course the vertical. I can get into each individual lash if I want to. But when I'm running out, I usually do that. Lashes look good. Now, lips. Now, sometimes I'll take like a little lip balm or Vaseline and go over a little part of my lips to get the foundation and powder off. But today, I'm just gonna use the Q-tip. That I was using earlier on my eyes. Because I want my lipstick to stay on as long as possible. And I'm going to line my lips with the ColorStay Matte Light Crayon. Have never tried this before, so we're going to see how this works. Ooh. Smooth. smooth. At the time, they did not have the darker one that I wanted to match the lipstick. But you know what? I'm going to fill them in. And then I'll put some of the lipstick over top. And I do line and apply very well. Because I only put my face on once. And it stays. Okay, Revlon, I'm not sure. Ooh, I cannot see that. I will put the formula and shade down in the description. And then on top, top of that lipstick. Add hair, and then I'm good to go.